Good morning, good morning. Today is a pretty important day on the homestead, but not about the animals. I've had a broken leg now for a week. It has not yet been set, so we're headed to the doctor today. And hopefully I will either get fitted for a cast, and maybe I can actually use a scooter. That would be wonderful. I'm hoping to kick these wobbly crutches to the curb. And trade them in for this wonderfully stable knee scooter. The scooter is obviously just better. It's more stable with the 4 wheels. There's more freedom because I can zoom around, responsibly so. Plus, there's a basket in the front so I can actually use my hands and pick things up, put it in the basket, take it somewhere. On the crutches, my hands are tied. Almost literally. We'll see what the doctor says today, but I don't want my husband to have to do it all. That's one of the hardest things about having a broken leg, is sitting here and watching him go through the stress of doing everything. So maybe this way I can actually help him. And that would be a blessing not just for him, but for me too.
Good morning, everybody. It is a chilly 30-some degrees right now. The wind's blowing, which doesn't help matters any, but it's going to get warmer as the day goes on. Today, we're taking Rachel to the orthopedic doctor, so hopefully he can get a cast on that leg. But first, we have to take care of all the animals. We're in a bit of a time crunch, so I'm just going to take care of the essentials, and then we're going to go. I don't see the pigs. Look at it all. I hope they're in their little hut there. Oh! I see what's going on. You had a roommate last night, huh? You had a friend over. I think it's amazing that he'll share food with them. You want your own, don't you? Okay. I don't want them hungry and looking for other food outside their fence. All right, let's get the goats now and get them breakfast. Good morning, goats. Ready for breakfast? I see you ate all your hay. I'll get you some now. All right. I like it when it's in bales like this. And your water isn't frozen. Oh, I'm so happy. That's one less thing to do in the morning, is to haul boiling water over here and thaw it. Oh, I've only been doing this for a week. Now I know how Rachel feels. Because she's been taking care of all the morning chores while I'm at work. Dear, full respect.
Well, I'm back from the doctor. I'm laying down and my foot is up. And I will tell you what the doctor said when I feel better.
So we got back from the doctor's office, and Rachel will tell you about that later in the video. But right now we need to finish up with the animals for the day. So I'm going to start back up again with the pigs. And I think they still need some water, so here we go. All right, Miss Piggy, let's go over here where the ground's not so disgusting. Did you get shocked? All right, here you go. Now let's get Mr. Pig his food. I'm always concerned that I'm feeding them too much because I don't want them to get too big, because like I said, we're using these for breeding. Eat it over here. Woo-wee! He's a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. Nice monster. Okay. Now let me get you guys some water. Well, the water bowl's way over there across this swampland. So let's see how my muck boot's doing it. Oh, this is my wife's phone. I can't drop it. Okay. You enjoy supper, big guy. Right now, I need to go clean up a chicken house because we have some new arrivals coming pretty soon. Enjoy. What are you guys doing inside on such a beautiful day? It's just a little cold. All right, so this place, as you obviously can tell, needs to be cleared out because I'm going to clean this place up, put some fresh hay in it, but all this has to go. So let's get this out of the way. I'm so glad it's warming up. So I'm gonna lock that into place. There we go. And look, we got an egg. That's excellent. Yeah. Pretty good size for Icelandic too. Icelandics lay the smaller eggs, but some people prefer them. These are much fresher. Let me find a safe place to put this. That way it'll be ready for me when I bring it inside. I'll just put it right there. All right. Okay, I got everything out. Now it's time to get these guys out. I'm sorry guys, but this place is closed for renovation. All right. I'll just sweep you up along with the hay. How about that? Whew. Be glad you guys can't smell this. And this stuff makes incredibly good compost. So you can put it in a compost pile, let it sit for a while, and put it on your garden next year. All right, we're all done. And I would say that's a vast improvement from what it was. I know this looks like a lot of hay, but they're gonna have this all trampled down within just a couple days. And their roosting boxes have hay in them. So much more cleaner sanitary conditions. There you go, guys. Like I promised you, 2 waters. It'll last you all day. But I'll still fill you up twice a day because I want to make sure everybody's getting enough water. Now, how are you guys doing for food? Yeah, just about gone. Let me kind of, there we go. I'm still going to put some more in there.
The doctor said I will not need surgery, which is fantastic. And if you have a broken leg, I'm hoping the same is true for you. Unfortunately, apparently it's like 90% of tibia and fibula fractures need surgery, so I'm sorry. But I have some excellent news. The doctor said I could use the knee scooter. I have found the knee scooter to be both immensely helpful and a terrible torture device. Because it is more stable and I can get around more, but it just hurts. When my toes were pointed down on the knee scooter and then I would flip over and lay down on the couch, I would have really intense pain on the break site inside my leg. And the doctor said that's because it's rubbing against each other. Like the 2 pieces of bone are rubbing against each other. It's painful, but there are things you can do for that. One thing I discovered is that after like moving from one to the other instead of just going from my toes pointed down to toes pointed up. I make it so that it's level first. So I actually use the crutches before I lay down on the couch and point the toes back up. And another thing is you can trade out your medicine. So you can take acetaminophen, and then when it's halfway through its time, you can take ibuprofen. And when that's halfway through its time, you can take acetaminophen. Talk to your pharmacist or doctor to make sure that you understand, because sometimes, like, it's a 6-hour period for maybe the acetaminophen and a 4-hour for the ibuprofen. So, you know, we don't want anybody overdosing. Now, one reason I didn't like the crutches is because of just how very unstable they are. I always feel like I'm just one misstep from falling. And one time there was just a little charging cord on the floor, and I put the crutch down on it on accident, and it whooshed, and of course my hurt leg hit the floor. This thing here is so much more stable, and I feel like I can do a lot more with it because my hands are free. So these are my suggestions for you. First of all, I think attitude is your number one asset. So you want to try your best to keep a sunny disposition. Also, it's difficult to shower with a broken leg, so you can put a shower chair in there, but then for me, thankfully, the left leg is broken, so I can hang it out of the shower. But then you need something to brace it on or something like that. And then I honestly hope that you all have a support system like I do. My sweet husband, he brought me flowers. He's been taking care of everything. He's been bringing me water and food and and everything. Because, I mean, when you're on your crutches, you can't even use your hands because you're holding onto the crutches. I did see one neat hack on a Facebook page for leg breaks and whatnot, but this lady, she took her shirt in her hand, you know, put what she needed in her shirt, and then bit it like that while she crutched along. So, you know, be creative, but also allow yourself some grace, and remember to rest, because while it's impossibly difficult to watch those you love carry your load and their load, they're just going to carry it even longer if you don't rest. So take care of yourself and take care of them. I have pasted the link for that very helpful Facebook group in the description of this video, so you should go check it out, and I'll see you next time. Bye!